Well, it's that time of the week again. Yes, it is. It's time for Premier League predictions with myself, Dazzling Dave, and the unbeatable producer, Emma. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah, you all good?
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all. You're looking forward to this one? I cannot wait.
Why can't you wait?
I honestly don't know why I can't wait, but like it's always entertaining, isn't it? So listen, if you're joining us live, thank you ever so much for joining us live. It's great. We love when people join us live. And if you're watching it back on catch up, you can leave your predictions in the comment section below. But of course, make sure if you do hit that subscribe button because that helps us out. Appreciate it. And if you enjoy the video and you find it fun, hit
I'm
the
looking
like.
at them comments. Matt thinks you won. That's why you're so chipper.
Matt thinks of one. Well, it's great to have Sony joining us live as always. We do have the special guest.
Oh, you
Look at him.
He was
Hello.
half asleep
Hello,
then.
Ralph. We love Ralph. Everyone loves Ralph. Everyone loves you, don't they? Hey? They do. We've got Ralph today for our friend Hannah. So thank you. Wow, Alexander from Los Angeles, from LA. How you doing, mate? Oh, cool. Look, they're all saying hello to Ralph as well. Of course,
Someone
Ralph.
else, Team Dave. I think you'd won.
Andrew Crisp is always Team Dave. He is. He's Team Dave, no barrow. But he's a bit like being a Wolves fan.
He's a hardcore Dave. Hardcore Team Dave.
I'll tell you what, I've got a lovely cup of tea. Thank you very much. Cheers. Where's yours?
It's over here.
Cheers. Got to say, let's clink.
Cheers.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to obviously be looking at the results, of course, of week 25. We're going to be giving our predictions for week 26. Week 27 will be on the website because we've got Fulham on the Tuesday. And we're also going to have a special at the end because it is Emma's Question Corner.
What? Since when? I never agreed to no Question Corner.
There you go, Emma's Question Corner. Mr. Matthew says Team Emma. As always, Daniel said, lovely cuppa it is. You know, absolutely. So look, let us know where in the world you're watching and who you think's won this week. I'm just gonna.
Oh, that's a very.
Yeah, have a guess who's won this week. Have a guess.
Have a guess who hasn't won this week.
Yeah.
Come on, what they're saying.
Well,
Dave seems extra chipper, so I think he's won.
That just could be just getting over the depression, mate. Matthew Jarman says Team Emma as always. Of course, he's always on your team. You know, they just.
We did give a bit of a clue away to it in extra time, though.
Did we?
We did, yeah. So if they've watched extra time on Monday night,
yeah. Well, Daniel,
then people might have some sort of idea because I did give a bit of stick on extra time.
Yeah. Well. What are you trying to do? We're giving out conflicting things here.
But yeah, that's the idea.
Daniel,
people get it.
Daniel Seawood says, watching from Clacton, he's saying an Emma win. Carl's by the seaside. He's by the seaside. Where are you by the seaside, Carl? We want to know. We really want to know. Andrew, Chris in Derby, and East Team Dave. Thank you. I've still got someone on my team, so that's good. So are we ready to reveal the results?
I don't know. Are you ready to reveal the results?
Carl, what are you doing in Bournemouth? We're not playing them till Saturday. Why are you there on like Wednesday, Carl? Carl's in Bournemouth apparently. Has he gone on the wrong day? Because that wouldn't surprise me with Carl, to be honest.
Behave.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's not today, Carl. It's not to actually. Carl does a good job on the history articles on alwayswolves.co. If you go on to alwayswolves.co.uk, you will see the history of Bournemouth versus Wolves. He's meeting up with friends. Carl's got friends. Yeah, other than us. Right then, so the results are in. Here we go, guys. And it is an absolute blooming Thank you again.
All those that doubted me.
I am absolutely sick of the hind teeth to this happening every week. I haven't just lost, I have got royally spanked. I mean, if you're listening on the podcast, Emma has got 3 scores totally correct. Fulham 2.
Bob on.
Bob on. Fulham 2, Forest 1. Southampton 1, Bournemouth 3. Liverpool 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. It's your fault. We never got that equaliser. I did, however, get Southampton 1, Bournemouth 3. And I got one other score, one other thing correct in terms of the result. Emma scored 12 points. I've scored 4. She's on 177. I'm on 127. She's won 16 weeks to my 6. I have to pull this back. I pretty much have to win, I reckon, 11 out of the next 13 weeks, I think, to stand any chance.
Well, I'm 50 points ahead, so I still think you're going to really struggle.
Oh, well, thanks for the encouragement.
Sorry, but
it's not great, is it? She needs a trophy, yeah. I don't know. Maybe needs a trophy.
Maybe you should have to do chores at home for however long.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put you on washing up duty.
Okay, fine.
Cup of tea duty.
Stutty says you've been chicked again. Bournemouth 1, Wolves 3. Oh, I like that one. When we're going to get to that in a minute, mate. So are we ready to look at, because before we get on, I do want to remind everyone, do not forget that you can watch the match out at Genting Wolverhampton. And that's for home games, isn't it? And then you can also, if you get there and you watch the matchup, any games that are on, they show on the TVs and the sports bar, but you can, £5 or more on a main meal, and you can come with us to Wolves versus Spurs or Man United away versus Wolves in the box, in the corporate with a meal. And we've got till the end of March to get in there. So get into Genting, get yourself a £5 main meal, and you can get into the entry for the draw, which is a fantastic prize. Right then, let's get stuck into match week 26. So don't look at mine, trying to get ideas.
I don't need to get ideas. Mine are written down.
Okay, so Friday night, it's Leicester against Brentford. The Foxes, are they going to get stung by the bees?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Luster?
Who the hell are Luster? You've been catching my dad. My dad.
It's my false teeth. They're getting in the way. Leicester, they're struggling defensively. I had a look at their stats, and they've had a run of 21 games without a clean sheet.
Leicester have?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Brentford struggled away from home early on, but they're starting to pick up points away from home now. So I've actually gone Leicester 1, Brentford 2.
Leicester 1, Brentford 2. Let's have a look at the chat. Rick's gone with a 2-0 to Brentford. Carl's gone with a 3-0 Brentford. Matthews 2-0 Brentford. Andrew, Chris 3-0 Brentford. Matt's 3-0 Brentford. And Scott has gone with a 2-1, and Jade's agreed. I've also gone Leicester 1, Brentford 2. So I ain't going to catch up either way, any points on that one.
So we're going to be even after the
either
first
way.
game.
Anyway, Saturday the 22nd of February, 12:30 kickoff. Them Toffees who are chewing up the league at the moment.
They've had their first match at Bramley-Moore Dock, haven't they?
The 10,000.
A trial match for the under-18s.
Looks a nice stadium.
Looks good.
10,000 against Wigan it was.
Yeah.
Wigan under-18. So, yeah, just look a nice stadium, to be honest. And it looks as if it's going to be a Premier League stadium next year. So, hopefully we're still in and we can go. So, Everton versus United. What are you going for?
I was really tempted by a draw on this one, but I actually think Everton are going to wedge it. Their home form's improved drastically. United have been a bit shaky, so I've gone 2-1 to Everton.
2-1 to Everton. Let's have a look in the chat. Rick's gone with a 1-0 to Everton. Matthews a 2-0 Everton. Andrew Crisp is 2-1 Everton. Matt's gone 4-0 Everton. Carl's gone on the fence with a draw of 1-1. And Scott has gone with a 2-1 to Everton, but there's no Jade score there. She's obviously had enough and disappeared.
Yeah.
I've gone with Everton 2, Man United 1. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. That's 2 down, and we've gone for the same score. Not good. Not
You
good.
haven't been in my office because
No.
these have been on my desk.
No,
all
I
day.
haven't. No, I have not. I need to
To be
catch
fair,
up points.
copying me isn't going to help
It
you.
isn't, is it? Well, other than not losing. Okay, so let's move on to the first of the 3 o'clocks. It's Arsenal against the Hammers of West Ham. Are the Gunners going to get hammered, or is it going to be the Irons that are going to get fired out of that cannon?
You've got some real weirdo sayings.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to, because they're the Gunners, aren't they? And they have a
Yeah, I
they
know.
have a cannon,
I get it.
and you have
I
hammers.
absolutely get it.
Well, there you go. That's quite smart, then, isn't it? What are you going with?
I think Arsenal should win this. Obviously, Kai Havertz is out. The new chap, Marino, that's stood in, he's looked decent. I've gone for an Arsenal clean sheet. I've been pretty impressed with Raya. So I've got Arsenal 2, West Ham 0.
Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. And Rick's gone with a 3-0 to Arsenal. Matthew Jarman's 3-1 Arsenal. Matt's 3-0 Arsenal. Carl's gone with a 2-0. He's agreed with you. Creeping. Andrew Christopher's gone 3-1. Neil's agreed with you as well. 2-0. Scott's gone 3-0. Jade says 2-0. I have gone with a West Ham 0, Arsenal 3.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got a slight differential there. Let me just take a nice slurp of that cup of tea.
Oh, if we're pausing for tea,
You haven't. You've got to have the tea.
Don't want it to go cold.
Can't have it going cold.
Although tea never goes cold in this house. We drink a lot of tea.
Yeah, decaf.
We should buy shares in tea.
Decaf, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Decaf.
So next up, it's Bournemouth. Them Cherries, I think, lost 1 in 16. They're on absolute. Stop trying to cheat and look over my shoulder.
You don't give yours anyway. It's the Wolves.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you might see it, haven't you?
I've got mine written down.
Okay, so like Bournemouth against the Cherries against the Wolves. Are we going to squish them? What do you think?
I actually think Bournemouth fans will be really confident on this, and they'll think they can walk all over us, just like they did Southampton. But I don't think that's the case. I just don't think it's the case. I think Wolves are more committed, more confident. I've gone for a 2-2, but I think we might nick a win.
That would be nice. So look, Matthew's gone 3-1 to Wolves in this one. Matt's a 2-2. Carl's gone 2-1. Carl, are you going to be there as you're down in Bournemouth? I want to know, are you going to the match, Carl, as you're going to be in Bournemouth? The Man United fans back. He's gone Bournemouth 1, Wolves 2. Neil's gone 1-0 to Wolves. Gavin, hi mate. Gavin Duffel's in the house, 2-1 Wolves. Rick's gone with a 2-1 Wolves. Scott has gone. Me and Dave got the same. Me and Jade says 1-1. So that's a 1-1. And I have gone for, you'll have to wait until our preview show, as always, out tomorrow with Mr. Magic Moss for my score prediction. So it's them cottagers. The cottage against the Palace. Oh, is the cottage, is it going to be a thatched roof, or is the Palace glass going to fall in?
I think both these teams can be a bit hit and miss. But I've gone for a Fulham win. I think they'll beat Palace on Saturday. Home advantage as well, 2-1.
A 2-1 to the Fulham. Rick's gone with a 2-1 to the Fulham as well. Guess what? The Man United fan has also got a 2-1 to the Fulham. Matthew's gone with a 2-1 Fulham.
Except you.
Carl's gone with a 2-1 Fulham. Andrew Chris has gone 1-1. Matt's gone 2-2. Gavin Duffel's gone with a 1-1. And Dazzling Dave's gone with Fulham 2, Crystal Palace 1. That's three that we've got the same.
Yeah.
I can't catch any points up on that, can I?
The ones that you haven't got the same.
Well, okay, that brings us on to the Tractor Boys against that Tottenham Hotspurs. What we're thinking
I think Ipswich will fancy this against Spursy Spurs.
against
At home.
Spurs.
Yeah.
They had a good win against United, but then everyone's beating United.
Yeah, I still don't think they were that great against United, but it will have restored a bit of faith. I've actually gone with the Spurs win, though, 2-0. I think that's optimistic, though.
You've gone with a 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0.
Come on, Spurs, don't let us down.
We want Spurs to win. You know, we really, really do. So, look, Man United fans gone 2-1 to Ipswich. Rick's gone 0-0. Matthew's gone 2-1 Tottenham. Neil's 1-0 Spurs. Matt's gone 2-1 to Ipswich. Jonah said that Ipswich double over Spurs. Andrew, they could be single-handedly trying to keep them up. Chris has gone 2-1 Spurs. Carl's gone with a 2-0. I don't know. Did we get an answer off Carl on whether he's going to the Bournemouth game?
I haven't seen it.
Carl, maybe we'll let you know. In other words, he's not got tickets. Okay. Unless he gets given some. So, yeah, Scott's gone 2-0 to Ipswich. Jay says 2-0 Spurs.
And what have you got with?
Can I get to it? 1-1 from DW is a Villa fan.
That's a different match.
Oh, no, it's a different match. We haven't gone to that yet. Chill. Gavin's gone 3-0. I've gone with Ipswich 1, Spurs 1. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. But I'm hoping that I'm wrong.
It could go anyway, that one.
I'm hoping I'm wrong. So next up, it's them Saintly Saints against the Seagulls of Brighton.
It's tough to predict anything other than a defeat for Southampton, isn't it?
It's not tough. That's what we want.
Yeah, I know it is what we want.
It's not tough to predict then, is it?
It's tough to predict anything other than a defeat. So I'm saying they're going to lose.
Okay. So what's you going with?
What have I gone? I've gone 3-0 to Brighton.
3-0 to Brighton. Man United fans has agreed with you 3-0. Rick's gone 2-0 to Brighton. Carl's gone 2-0 Brighton. Neil's agreed with you with a 3-0. Matt's gone with a 1-1. And Andrew Chris has gone 3-0. Scott's gone 4-1 to Brighton. And Jade's lazy today. She's just agreeing with her brother.
Southampton might actually start to do better now they're at the point where they're virtually down and there's nothing riding on it. You know what I mean?
They're still not down yet, though, are they?
They're not down, no.
I've gone with Southampton 1, Brighton 3. So I've given them a goal. I've given them a goal.
Generous.
Well, next up it's Aston Villa against Chelsea. What are we going with that one?
Well, both teams need to pick themselves up. Chelsea had a big loss to Brighton. Villa only got a draw with Ipswich. I told you Villa had let us down. I said it.
You did actually. You told us that.
But I didn't put it on the score, did I?
She knows.
I've gone for 2 apiece.
You've gone for 2 apiece. Okay, with my glasses straight. They look a little bit.
They look wonky, but come on, get on with it.
Why are they wonky? There we go. That's better. Right. So, Man United fans gone 2-1. Rick's gone 2-1 to Villa. Matthew's 3-1 Villa. Neil's 2-1 Chelsea. Andrew's 1-1. Matt's 3-1 Villa. Rashford double. I think he means Rashford. Carl's gone 3-2 to Vanilla. Scott's gone with he's mixing it up. Jade says 2-1, and now he's agreeing with her.
To Chelsea to win 2-1. Yeah.
So, Chelsea to win 2-1. I've gone with Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 2.
The same as me.
Are you bloody kidding? That's 4.
You've been spying again.
I have not. I promise you I haven't. I need the points.
What's the better we both get them wrong?
Well, either way, even if I get them all right, I'm still not catching up, am I? Anyway, let's move on to Sunday. It's Newcastle on the Toon, Forest, the Trees, travelling up to the Toon. What are you going with?
Well, I think
it's a bit of a European shootout game, this, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think a Newcastle win or draw, but I've gone for the Newcastle win, and I've gone 2-1.
Emma's gone with a 2-1. Let's have a look. Man United fans gone with a 2-2. Matthew's gone with 3-1 Newcastle. Emma, my phone is broken, so can't do the thing.
I know what that means. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Rick has gone 2-0 to Newcastle. Matt's gone 3-1 Newcastle. 2-2 from Gavin. Carl's gone Newcastle 2, Forest 3. Neil's gone with a draw 1-1. Andrew's gone 2-1 Forest. Scott's gone 0-0. Ball draw. Jade is not here. She's had enough. She's had enough.
She's quit on us.
She's quit on us. She's quit. I've gone with Newcastle 2. The Trees 0. And Newcastle win. So there you go. Finally, a big one, really. Manchester City against Liverpool. What are we thinking for that one?
I think this is another tricky one to predict. City have been struggling by their standards, but I didn't think Liverpool looked all that against us last week. Neither team's going to want to lose this. So I've actually gone for a draw, 2-2.
2-2. Rick reacts, agrees with you as a 2-2. Matthew's gone with a 2-1. Man United fans gone with a City 3, Liverpool 2. That must be hard for him to predict either of those. Carl's gone with a City 1, Liverpool 3. Neil's gone with a 2-0 to City. Matt's gone 3-1 Liverpool. I know. Andrew Chris has gone with a 2-1 to Liverpool. Man City 0, Liverpool 5. Jade says 3-1 to Liverpool. Okay, so she's back. I've gone with a Man City 1, Liverpool 1. So I've gone with a draw. Similar reason. I think they'll cancel each other out. And guys, it is a special moment in today's show because we get our cups of tea and it is now time for Emma's Question Corner. We need a jingle. So if you've got any questions for the last 5 minutes of the show, anything at all, absolutely anything at all, you could ask her what her favourite TV programme is or anything like that.
I don't think I've got one.
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm just saying they could ask. So any question at all for Emma or Ralph, because we've still got Ralph here with us today. There he is. Look, there he is. Poor little Ralph. Tonight's game, yeah. We've got, did we not predict that one?
I don't know. What match week was it originally?
Can anyone tell me what match week it was originally? Always a good one from Carl. What match week is it? Because I think it's in the future. It might be in the future. We should actually predict that one. Villa Liverpool tonight.
Oh.
I think Liverpool are going to win 2-0.
Let me think.
You're thinking?
I'm thinking. I think Villa will get a goal, at least. Are Liverpool going to... They look so nervous. They look so nervy against us.
It's because they weren't expecting what happened.
I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool.
2-1. Right, so questions for Emma's Question Corner. Where is it all? Carl wants to know, what football ground in the world would you like to go to?
I don't know.
Come on.
You know what? I'd love to do a South American ground, I reckon. But that's going to be really, really rough, isn't it? But I'd love to do something in South America.
Which one?
I don't know.
What's it? The Aracanar or whatever it's called. The Maracanã.
Yeah.
I can't.
Just to South America.
It's match week 29. So we have to make a note because it's in the future. Because Liverpool are in the League Cup.
Right. Okay. So I just fancy going to South America and experience.
Neil wants to go to River Plate. That's a good shout.
That's a good shout.
That's a good shout. Emma, did you watch The Traitors?
No.
I
think I might have seen it once.
Yeah.
I might have seen it once. But I don't think I watched it. It was just on in the background.
Yeah.
We don't actually watch that much telly, do we?
Rick says, do you still want Jota back after the Liverpool?
No. After he dived right in front of us, no.
That's good. Matt wants to know, if you were to improve the squad next season, what positions would you improve?
I think it depends who leaves. I think Semedo will definitely go, so I think we need someone strong in that position. I don't think Pedro Lima is enough.
Well, they need at least two in that position, don't they?
I think our striker position is still our weakest issue, and I think it's on the attacking front. I think we're going to need some reinforcements because I think Cunha will get sold.
Sarabia
I
will
think
go.
Sarabia is going,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't surprise me if Geddes went because I think he's possibly a bit lightweight for.
I don't know. I think Geddes has been doing all right.
I think he's been doing all right, but I think.
What about Fabio Silva coming back again?
Oh, no chance. He's going.
We have got Hugo Bueno to come back, so he did well again in the Champions League last night. So he's going to be a big asset for us next year as well. But yeah, interesting. Andrew Chris has got a question. Does Manetzi start against Bournemouth as well as Bellegarde?
Yeah, probably. I think.
What would you do? He's asking.
Yeah, I think the team that finished against Liverpool should start. But I mean, the real issue for me is whether how long Agbadou is going to be out.
We're waiting, aren't we?
Bueno did do better in the centre, but I still think he's a weak link.
Well, I think Agbadou's stronger in that position, but he did all right. To be fair, I
don't think he's going to be fit.
Bueno,
if he was,
I think Bueno looks better in the centre than on the side. Matthew wants to know, what do you like about Vitor Pereira compared to Gary O'Neill, Emma?
I like Pereira because he's straight talking, he's honest, and he doesn't give crappy excuses like Gary O'Neill did, like someone like my little finger ache sort of excuses.
Little finger ache. Scott wants to know, which player do you hate most? Hate was probably a strong word, but
it's like in the Wolves team.
I don't know. He says, which player do you hate? I don't think it doesn't say Wolves, does it? It says which player.
Who do I hate? Oh, let's change it to dislike. Who do I dislike? I'm not a Vardy fan.
Not a Vardy fan.
No. I'm not a fan of these players that come up and wind up the away fans. He's one of them, Vardy, doing his wolf howling when he scored right in front of the fans. So maybe Jamie Vardy, I dislike him.
Paul wants to know, are you happy with the price of the FA Cup? Should they be made cheaper? How much was it?
30 quid each plus £2 like service charge or whatever it is. It is a Premier League club and we are in the 5th round, so it's probably what I expected.
Yeah, possibly.
But you might think that playing them 2 weeks on the trot, they might have reduced it.
Yeah, but they want to bring the money in, don't they?
Well, they haven't released all the tickets. There's 2 blocks not been released.
No, which made it difficult getting tickets today.
Yeah, I've got tickets, but there wasn't a lot left.
Okay, and I think that's all there is for this week's section of Emma's Question Corner. Thank you ever so much for joining us on the Premier League predictions. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like. If you're watching it back on catch up, leave your thoughts. If you're listening to it on the podcast, make sure that you subscribe on any of your favorite podcasts. You can find us there. And of course, on YouTube, we would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. There's another video coming later on today as well.
Yeah. And thanks for all the Team Emma support. Yeah.
Thanks for those that support Team Dave, even though I lose every week. Even though I lose every week. It's still fun, though, isn't it? It's still fun. But congratulations on another victory. Let's see what happens. Don't forget, match week 26 and match week 27 will all be put on the scores. I have done the prediction for the other ones as well. Was it this one? Will all be put on the website, alwayswolves.co.uk. So you'll be able to read all the predictions on there for match weeks 26 and 27. Because we're playing Fulham on the Tuesday next week, there won't be any Premier League prediction video. We might do an FA Cup predictions video. We could do one of them for a laugh. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a guest fan on.
Yeah.
We could have a guest fan on, couldn't we?
Maybe someone in this comment wants to get on.
Yeah, we could have a guest fan for the FA Cup predictions for fun. Anyway, let's see about that. And hope you've enjoyed it. It's coming up to half an hour. Lots of love to you wherever you're listening or watching in the world. Until the next one, always Wolves.
See ya.